Hey, hey, language lovers! Welcome back to Language Lab, where we turn casual conversation into linguistic treasure hunts.
Yep. And today we're decoding our latest episode. You heard betrayal, you heard rents, you heard utensils. Buckle up. And we're starting right off with the expression being cross with somebody. And if someone's cross with you, it means that they're annoyed, like mildly angry, but still pretending to be polite. Like I was 5 minutes late and she was cross with me for the rest of the day. It's a classic passive aggressive
Oh, yeah.
energy.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So we also mentioned the expression somewhere along the line. And this means like at some point during the process or during the timeline. So like, you know, I have been at home for so long that somewhere along the line I started talking to my plants. So, I don't know when, but it happened at some point.
Yeah. The next expression is go awry, and please do check the worksheet because the spelling of the word awry it's far from how it sounds. So if something goes awry, it means that your big plan turns into a big mess. Like my romantic dinner went awry when I set the fire alarm off while I was microwaving garlic bread, something like that.
Well, maybe your plan went awry when you decided to make garlic bread for your romantic dinner.
What?
Joking,
So
joking.
true.
Garlic bread is delicious. Yeah.
So true. Not for the romantic dinner,
Maybe
though.
not for.
I didn't thought about
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Didn't
Okay.
think.
So, moving on, we said the expression to stab in the back, and it's figurative. It's not literal, and it's like a figurative betrayal. So, usually we use this expression when we're talking about somebody that we really trust. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, you took credit for this really great idea that I had. That was a stab in the back, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't do that
don't
to
do
your
that.
friends. Yep. The next word is a fancy one. The word is vernacular. And this is a fancy word for everyday speech. Like in teenagers, vernacular, slaps means good. Yeah. Language evolves
Yeah.
fast.
Garlic bread slaps.
Yep.
Yeah, it really does.
Gonna be slapping me in the
uh,
face a whole episode, I guess.
okay, so we also used the word retirement. And retirement is just, honestly, it's the dream. I wish I could retire at this point. It's basically like when you get older and you're finished working. So you stop working and you can spend kind of the rest of your days just doing whatever you enjoy,
Talking to the
golfing,
plants.
talking to plants, gardening, getting super into Sudoku. That's my plan for
Oh,
retirement.
it's a good one.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one that we used a little bit academic and a little bit of Latin was the expression, I guess, et al. And also, please do check the spelling of it in our worksheet because it's Latin for and others. And this one is commonly used in academic writing to avoid listing 5,000 different authors that you are trying to reference. Something like Smith et al. 2023 in the brackets discovered that cats rule the internet. I don't know.
They do.
They do.
Yeah. Okay. And this this word I really like because you can kind of imagine what the meaning of the word is, and it's umbrella term.
Mm.
And so an
Mhm.
umbrella term is one word that covers or it describes a whole category of things. So for example, like fruit, the word fruit is an umbrella term for apples, oranges, whatever durian is trying to be. I'm not a fan of durian, but
No, me
yeah,
either.
so fruit is the umbrella term for this.
Yeah. The next expression is also a very good one. I mean, all of our
Oh
expressions and
yeah.
words are good.
Hmm.
Yeah, but this one is particularly good. Start from scratch. You probably have heard it somewhere. And if you start from scratch, it means that you begin with nothing, no materials, no prior progress, no nothing. It's like you're starting from a blank page.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like baking a cake without, I don't know, a mix, or starting a podcast without a script, which we would never do.
Nope,
Uh-uh.
not us.
Nope.
Okay, and so we also used utensils. And
Mm-hmm.
this is an umbrella term for forks, knives, spoons, whatever you eat with that's not your hands, basically. I mean, I guess you could use your hands as a utensil,
Yep,
but yeah,
definitely.
you can't keep them in your kitchen, though.
Yeah. The next one was a blind date, and a blind date is a date with someone that you've never met. So it can end in romance, or it can end in renting to your group chat, maybe with some screenshots and
Yeah,
pictures. I don't know.
blind dates are risky.
Yep,
Yeah.
very risky. Don't do that, kids.
Okay, so we have two words that essentially mean the same thing. The first is to vent about something, and another one is to rant about something. And both of these basically mean like you are expressing or you're showing frustration or
Mhm.
you're just talking about something that you're frustrated about. So usually it involves, raised voice and lots of hand gestures and lots of emotions. You're venting or you're ranting about something.
Mhm. And somewhere in the middle of it, you can say, "Don't take my word for it." And this expression basically means fact check me if you want. I could be wrong, but I'm probably right. Don't quote me on that, which basically means the same
Same
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So actually, we used the word gem both in the literal and the figurative sense in different points of
Mm-hmm.
our false friends episode. So when we say a gem literally, it is a shiny, precious, usually expensive stone or rock, like a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, et al., right? And so on. And then in the figurative sense, it means something or someone that's lovely, delightful, or rare, like the expensive stone.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can say something like, oh, that idea was a gem, or even to a person, like, you are such a gem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very nice one. The next one that we have is keep up. You probably heard your teachers telling you, keep up the good work. And so if you keep up, it means that you stay at the same pace as others, mentally, physically, or emotionally.
Mhm.
So it's like trying to keep up with the Gen Z slang is a full time job,
Yeah, like
I would say.
slats. When we
Yep,
were talking about it, slats.
like
Yeah.
slaps. Totally.
Okay, so this one is actually a fun one, and it's something that we used to say as kids all the time. It's HE double hockey sticks. And I don't know, maybe this is a Canadian thing
Never heard of
because it's
this.
referring to hockey,
Mm-hmm.
but like the word hell was kind of a bad word, I guess. Like it wasn't a nice word to say. So sometimes instead of saying the word hell, we
Mm-hmm.
would tell each other, "Oh, you're going to HE double hockey sticks." It's the way of saying hell as a child without actually saying it.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Yes. And then if you accidentally used it in front of your parents, then you could say, "Oh, don't butcher me." So if you are asking someone not to butcher you, it means that you're asking them not to harshly criticize you for what you are about to say
Yeah.
or have already said. And it's especially useful before trying to pronounce French words.
Oof,
Yep.
yeah.
Like, don't butcher me. Or what we did in one of our episodes was like some Spanish words.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Don't butcher us.
don't butcher us.
Okay, the next word is hilarious. And some of you may already know this word, but it means more than funny. Like laugh out loud, just snorting, crazy, crying type of humor. It's just like really, really funny. Yeah.
Hmm. The next one, and this word everybody's familiar with this, but we decided to keep it for pronunciation alert, and
Hmm.
this is the word meme. The one that you spell like Meme. This word is pronounced meme. one syllable rhymes with scream. Okay. Guys, the internet demands accuracy.
Yeah.
Please.
You got to be right about your memes.
Yep.
Okay. And we want to also mention our expression that we used to scratch the surface. And when we scratch the surface of something, it's like you have just barely begun to understand or explore or find the meanings of something. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like, you know, even when we were talking about our false friends and we were giving you guys a whole bunch of examples, I feel like we barely scratched the surface. There are so many more that we can talk about,
Yeah,
which I
that's
hope
so
we
true.
will.
Yeah. And that's it. That was our deep dive on the previous episode. And look at us. We started from scratch, and now you're all able to keep up.
Yay, that's right. So don't be a false friend, be a gem.
Yay! Bye!
Bye.